Hello, guys. If you know, Reid Hoffman recently said that by 2034, 9 to 5 is gonna extinct. And for software industry, I can assure you, I also agree with this because I'm seeing it daily. There are multiple instances I'm receiving emails where people with 13 years experience, 6 years experience, 5 years experience, 4 years experience are getting laid off. See, whenever there is a situation in a company, in the boardroom, when the panic is happening, the first thing they would do is they will fire down the software team because that team is getting paid the most. So they need to cut down their cost and they would do that. And still, if you think you are irreplaceable, good luck, my friend. The last video I released was how to get better at your job, how to get better at the interviews. If you want to take a look at that, you can take a look on that. Now, talking about 9 to 5. So the question arises, if 9 to 5 is going to reduce with time, so many people are preparing for software engineering, so many people are learning softwares, learning to code and whatnot. What will happen next? This is the very important question you should ask yourself right now, today. See, we have a habit to let go of things and wait for things to happen. We work in response. You don't need to work in response, but you need to work proactively, ask questions. And it's not about worrying. Don't worry, guys. It's not about you need to take it very hard on your head. It's just about asking the right questions so that at least you know what path you need to go forward with. So this is happening in front of you. And let me tell you a secret that would give you power. See, I was not a BTech student. I was a commerce student who was doing his CA, and even I got failed in my intermediate in this only subject IT. And today I'm a consultant. So I had my fair share of life. I did many startups. I had my failures. It was not failure, it was learnings. Everything was a stepping stone. And now I have all my degrees and everything, the masters, XYZ. I covered it all. And I'm still learning. I still learn every day. Learning is never gonna stop. So now the question, the most important question. What path do you want to choose? I'm not telling you to leave your job right now. I'm not telling you to just get ahead and go become a consultant. No. I am telling you start preparing. Start preparing today so that you are not confused tomorrow. Because our daily life, we are working in and out. We don't have time to learn. And weekends you want to enjoy. When would you ask the right questions? So now, if you are seeing this video, if you are following me, you should ask this question right now with you. If you want, you can pause the video and just think a little bit on it. It's a very important question. So let's directly talk about what we can do about this situation. See, uh, first things first, you should get your base clear. And what is that base? The technical skills. The technical skills that you should get clear is first, as I told you in the last videos also, the optimization of the cloud, optimization of the systems, the infrastructure, the databases, the code, and everything in between. Because with the rise of AI, trust me, AI is gonna code. And if you think it is not gonna do that, let me assure you, I have seen something with a client, and that is gonna happen. That is not gonna stop. It will get better. Smart people are working on it. So AI will code for sure. Now, what you can do? So, as with the rise of AI, it's not a threat exactly, it's your assistant. First, you need to understand it. If you always take it as a threat, you will feed that threat always. So, it is not a threat, it is your assistant. But you need to also make sure that you are skillful enough to handle that assistant and not get replaced by it. Now is the time of smart work. And see, I had the hard path. I had to do everything from scratch. I was not even allowed in my coding classes. People made fun of me. But I'm here in front sitting of you. And if I can do it, guys, you are already very well ahead where I was in your stage. It's just about the right focus. So first base is the technical skills. Even I have a webinar on this 25th of August where I'm going in very deep on this exact framework that you need to do on getting a promotion or moving forward as a consultant. And if you do that, you can master softwares. So if you want, you can find the link in the bio that's available there. Now, the next important step is getting your second base clear. And what is the second base? Can you guess? Let me know in the comments. What do you think could be the second base? So the second base is you are done with your technical skills, is your soft skills. Now I'll be telling you three things that you could just do in your life to get success in any field. That's my mool mantra to get success in any field. There are three C's. First is consistency. First C stand for consistency. Now what is consistency? Doing your things. Suppose you have a glass to fill. Let's get it very simple. You have a glass to fill. You are filling in 2 drops one day. Some days you are adding just 1 drop. Some days you are adding 10 drops. Until and unless you are adding drops, that is all it counts. Doesn't matter the quantity. If you are consistent, you will get ahead. Nobody can stop you. Even do learning still. I learn daily. I have my 30 to 40 minute schedule daily just to learn new things. Because if you get outdated, this field is not going to work for you. And not just outdated, learning the right skills is very important. Rather than banging your head around, it is not going to work. So, first C is for consistency. Second C is for communication. How well you can communicate. Communicate with the team, communicate with the people around, the clients. And it's not about, so what you should do is, rather than waiting on how to communicate, if you're communicating proactively, guys, this is gonna happen. This is gonna do. And you don't one most important thing people do wrong is whenever you are talking or discussing things, even technically or managerially, you get offended. Don't get offended. It's never about you or about them. It's just about the ideas. You had a good idea, good enough. I had a good idea, appreciate me. That's it. Simple. Third C is for commitment. Whatever you said that you would do, you would bring to the table, do that. If you are a man of your words or a woman of your words, that is what people need today. If you said something, you do it, no matter what. That would give you a lifelong relationships in life, in career, everywhere you go. So if you're following these three C's, success is not going anywhere. Now, the first base is clear, technical skills. Second base is basic soft skills that you should know. So the third base is you should learn how to sell yourself. See, everywhere, if selling is not a bad word, if you know how to sell yourself, how to present your offer, and selling is not about doing buy this, buy this, buy this. No, it doesn't work that way. Selling is more often a consulting only. You understand the problem. If you have the solution, provide it in the best way possible. If not, step aside. I can't do this. Simple as that. But I can help you with XYZ different things, even for a interview job or whatever. So you should start learning this skill very early on, so that you can, because when you start learning and applying things in life, you see the next path, how to move forward, how to move forward, how to move forward. So even I am breaking down everything in my webinar on the exact framework that you do, and after that I'm even gonna teach you how to sell yourself, the right channels, the right people, the right way, the presence. How did I got there? Because if from I think from my experience, if anybody can benefit, that would be like I would be the most happiest person to share that. So now work on the right technical skills, learn about the soft skills, learn how to sell yourself, see videos like this. And if you face any questions, see, this channel, this platform is amazing, but I can only share limited information at a time. but I'll keep sharing different information at different points of time. So when you do this, this is gonna help you. Now, let me give you some tips. So while you are here, so first of all, start making your portfolio. Portfolio in terms of not just presence or LinkedIn. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about, so you have a resume, then you should have a portfolio. PDF form also works. In that portfolio, you should enter some case studies. What project you did, what was the core problem that you solved, how did you solve it. Always maintain a case study year wise and do that for company. Put links, put your work, what you learned, what you know. Even if you're doing an internship, doesn't matter what you were doing, what was the problem, what was the most pressing problem that you worked on and you solved. Because this case study is gonna be your treasure, and get reviews as much as possible. So that was it for this video. See, 9 to 5 is gonna extinct, and I am gonna be making more videos on it. Make sure that you follow it, you work on it, not just listen to me and get motivated. This is not gonna work like that. You need to be ready. If you guys see, if you are following me, one thing is very sure. If you are watching my videos, you need to get ready to work on yourself. That's the most important thing that you could do in return for me. So thank you. See you soon.